Welcome to this very special edition of the KAJ Masterclass Live, the show which ensures that you profit from your time spent here with experts, either through their industry insights, information, or simply learning from them. And joining us live from Armenia is Hakob Sharabkhanyan. He is the CEO and founder at Hacktech, a product and engineering partner for supporting clients on their digital transformation journey. Welcome to the show, Hakob.
Thanks, Ajay. Thanks for the introduction. Happy to talk about this.
Wonderful, wonderful. You are welcome to the show. You are welcome to India, Hakob. And I'm sure a lot of people across the world will benefit from what we are talking about. We'll be talking about artificial intelligence and jobs. So that's our conversation. In that backdrop, we will understand. So a lot of people, believe that artificial intelligence will take away or is going to take away our jobs. A lot of people say they will not take away our jobs. So different views. So I want to understand. You are very young, so it's very important for a lot of people. What is your understanding of this? Is artificial intelligence here to take away our jobs at all, or it's the other way around?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I'm seeing a lot of hype around this recently in LinkedIn, in other like podcasts, in the media. So my point of view is that AI is never going to take the jobs. It's going to change the job market completely. That's for sure. So and it's being changed for many years already. Not only with AI, but it's going to make people much more effective. So I'm looking at AI as a great assistant that can make you more productive, that can help you work less but achieve more results and give more value. So, of course, many industries will just be vanished. Like there are some very clear positions or job titles that everyone can see that going to be replaced by the AI, or going to at least cut like 80% of the jobs in that industry, and but it's never going to change, like take over completely over the job market. So that's my feeling.
Right. So artificial intelligence is going to change the nature of our jobs. How? Help us understand. As I said, you are very young. You are the CEO and founder of Hacktech. So I want to understand, how is it going to change on the ground? Already we are seeing those changes, but different people are seeing those changes in a different manner. So I want to understand, through your understanding, how are things changing on the ground? Where do you see? Because see, a common person like me will move away from one tech to another. Maximum change will be from ChatGPT to Bing or to Perplexity or any other. But for a CEO like you, you have to know about how it is impacting your jobs, the jobs that you are giving to people, your company's future, what people will need. So you will have to put a bigger mind to understanding all those things on the ground. I want that understanding for a lot of young professionals who are our audience, so that they can understand and understand better about how the future would look like for them.
Yeah. Actually, I would like to start this from a point that AI is not something new. It was there for many years already. Even the GPT models, like all this hype around AI started when GPT-3 was introduced. It was cloud-based. It was accessible to everyone. So it caused this big hype. But like GPT is there for a couple of years. Like there was GPT-2, which was again great model and could do a lot of stuff. So this became more accessible. People saw that, it's writing great text, but it doesn't mean that it's able to replace the human. So I would just bring one example of our projects that we are doing right now. It's AI-based sales assistant. And what it can do, we achieved, we built the MVP in 8 months only. And within 8 months, what we achieved is that it can simply replace very low quality salesperson. So it's doing the as soon as lead coming to the CRM, it is able to start a conversation, follow up, and come to the actual booking of the class. So it's all being done by AI, but it's replacing only this low level work. Like it can never replace the high qualified sales representative or it can't even replace the mid level ones. And especially that it's new, maybe at some point it will work good, but after that people will start just looking at the content in a different way. I mean, all we know, when cold calling just was introduced, almost everyone was picking the phone to talk to this person, but now maybe like just 1% of the calls of cold calling is being answered. The same is going to happen with the AI. Like as soon as people start to see that, oh, it's a AI based, it's a generative text, they'll just start paying less attention to it, so the human interaction will still be there. And again, like AI will help us to be more effective. AI will help us to spend less time on repetitive things in which AI is great. So AI is just part of the computer, part of the machine learning. So it's wherever there is a repetitive task that's taking a lot of time from us as a human, but not creating big value, doesn't need the curiosity, doesn't need the creativity. These are the tasks that AI will replace, giving humans space to be creative, to start doing more things. So that's how I'm looking at this. And actually, I'm comparing this to the era where, for example, computers became accessible to everyone. A lot of jobs were changed, right? Like maybe some company was having like, I don't know, 30 accountants to do their bookings, and with the introduction, with the accessibility of computer, now you just need 2-3 accountants in a firm, let's say of 100 people. So this is going to happen now with AI. Some works will become more effective, pushing people to use their soft skills, their learning skills, to learn and adapt to the new reality.
Right, Hakob. Let's understand it a bit more from your angle. You started, as a software engineer at the age of 18, and after 1 year, you founded your company. Okay, so you work for 1 year as an employee, if I understand. So if you were at 18 years of age or 20 years of age again as an employee, someone who is working in any industry, how would you advise them? What would you advise them to look at artificial intelligence so that they continue to be, employed or be there? You said the AI will take away low-level jobs, but to reach to that high level, you need to go through the entry level and low level jobs, the starting positions. You cannot just get a chip into your head. Maybe that will also be get pushed on and suddenly reach to that high level. So I want to understand from both aspects. One is advice for people or young professionals. How should they look at, the future, plan their future? And secondly, in terms of making themselves, change proof at whatever level that is possible, because changing happen very fast and people do need jobs. Not everyone has the mindset to become an entrepreneur.
Sure. Yeah, actually, I would say when I was starting, like, yeah, you are totally right. I worked 1 year and then I founded my company. Actually, being, I would say, like strong junior as a software engineer. But that time it was the time of where outsourcing was growing very fast. So it was super easy to get new deals, new projects. So I just wisely used that time, and I would say you can't find that kind of opportunities every day. So it was the right time to start the business, and I used the time on that work. So even without AI right now, we are seeing that because of maybe US economy, which is a big player, like all these layoffs that's happening in US, etc., it's getting harder for juniors, for interns to get a job. Again, like if couple of, let's say 5 years ago, someone with very basic skills, knowing very little, like not even having a background, passing a couple of courses, they can find some way to start some job and get experience. Even without AI, it's becoming much harder now due to the economy. So now, for example, we at HackTech, when hiring juniors or doing internship, we are paying the main attention to the soft skills. So this person, okay, yeah, they are junior, they don't need to know a lot of stuff, but we are trying to find out if this person has like exceptional level of curiosity, if this person has exceptional level of growth mindset. We are trying to think where they will be in 3 years, in 5 years working with us, and this is what we are paying the most attention. And I think everyone else is starting like if 10 years ago we were looking at degrees, at university diplomas, etc. Now everyone is looking at the soft skills, and even in change management, to be able to quickly adapt to the changes, to be able to adapt to AI, to any other changes, you need to have very good set of soft skills.
Right, right. Now let's come to the jobs part again in a different manner. You said that a lot of people who are, say, entry level positions, they will go with more and more artificial intelligence coming in, and the way we will see how it pans out. A lot of people are fearful that it will take over almost all areas of our life. So who will make money there? Is it only the general people? It will be more people in the general masses, or will it be some companies who will be making the money? And that's why this whole push towards artificial intelligence. Is it like that whole reasoning is that you will get to free a lot of time for yourself and do what? Because if it's only artificial intelligence and a lot of people with less number of less, more of manual work, they know more of things that it's a huge population across the world. What will they do? So where will this money go? Will it go to only few people? Will it go to a slightly larger but a lot of people? That whole income disparity will increase in this whole world. Help us understand. You are the future of the world. People like you will be taking this humanity forward in the coming days. I want to get your perspective on this.
Yeah, again, I don't think and don't trust the idea that AI is going to take all the jobs and going to dominate in the job market, just simply because the way humans are created is that they need human connection. So I'm sure, like, for example, me, and I'm sure most of the people, whenever they will see like AI in front of them, they would prefer the real person. So these jobs will never be gone. And even if some companies will try to adopt the technology to excellence to be able to replace the jobs, the ones who will have human working, the ones that will have human interacting with the human, they will win, because it's just simply the way people are created. So I don't think this idea that AI can take the jobs. But again, it's just a market rule. Whenever some professions getting being paid very high, the others automatically growing. So I can even say the same in Armenia, that right now the IT sector is growing super fast in Armenia, and it's supporting all other industries to grow. So like if you compare the average salary of service people in restaurants, etc., any other industries just went high because of some other sectors growing high, and it's just the natural economic way. So I don't think that it will change the balance of poor and rich people. I don't think that it will increase, maybe for a short time it will increase the unemployment, just because all the companies want to follow this hype to replace human. And like with human, you need to deal with their performance, you need to deal with their emotions. Someone having a bad day, which will never happen in AI, but as soon as they start implementing, they'll see that things are not moving the same way as it used to move. And in terms of working less hours, I think that's definitely possible. That like right now, even many European, especially Scandinavian countries, they reduce to 6 hours working day. They reduce to like 5 or 4 working days. So it's already a trend that people taking more time on to spend like quality time on what they like to do. Maybe someone will spend that time with their family, maybe someone will spend on their hobbies, and someone on creating additional value and building some new products. So yeah, I believe that with AI growing, we'll have more time to spend on what we really like to do.
Right, Right, Hakob. Well explained. You see, recently Australia has, I guess, if I understand, they have created this rule that after 5 o'clock or so, people cannot, write emails on to their employees and something like that. France is the leader on all those things. But I guess a lot of companies are smarter. They will bring in more AI as more of such rules which are for the betterment of employees come in. Be that as it may, let's move to your company, HackTech. Uh, Tell us a bit about your company, what you do, how you do. Help us a bit more on that.
Sure. What we are doing is we are positioning ourselves as software engineering partners. So it's pretty similar to outsource, but we are always mentioning that we are not an outsource, neither outstaff company. And the biggest disadvantage for me as a founder, as a participant in different startups, is that when you do so if you are a company which doesn't have all the necessary engineering processes and you hire outstaff people, you are still not getting the processes in place. So it's a cause of many mistakes. And many companies now operate without CTO, especially startups, and having outstaff people is just not working for them. In terms of outsource, you are getting something delivered, but again, you are not getting the processes in place because you don't own the CI/CD, you don't own the deployment process. So what we are doing, we are dedicating a team to the client's project, and usually the partnerships are very long. So right now we have 80 people in the company in-house, everyone working from our office. And with 80 people, we serve only 9 clients right now. So basically, we have pretty big, dedicated team to our clients, and our team is feeling themselves part of the client's team as well. So they are getting motivated by the impact they are making on clients' project, and it's just working great for us and for our clients. So that's the unique model we are working. That's the way we are trying to grow our business. And yeah, we have 90% of our clients from United States, so it's pretty big companies, different level of startups, couple of digital transformation great cases where the traditional business wants to go to digital, but they don't know where to start. So this is where we are supporting them with our product management knowledge, with our project management knowledge, and overall technical knowledge.
Wonderful, wonderful. So all those people who would want to learn more about you, more about your company, want to engage with your company, what is the best way for them to do so, Hakob?
Yeah, I would say LinkedIn is the best way because that's where I'm spending most of my free time. I'm super responsive there. So yeah, they can find about us on LinkedIn, on our website, but the best way to connect is just to directly connect me in LinkedIn and write to me.
Wonderful. With this, it's a wrap on this very special edition of the KAJ Masterclass Live. Thank you so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.